Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl. 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 It's your girl Ogolla, and I'm back with a fucking story time.
Daddy, chill.
Piece right here. This is like the story time about my damn boyfriend that I found cheating on me with 2 other bitches.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Girl, I know what you're thinking, and you know what? I know. So let's get into it because I don't want to waste you guys' time. So let's name this guy because I don't want to mention his name. What name should we call him? Let me think for a minute. Okay, there's Pussy, there's Mr. Funky.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, let's call him Mr. Funky. Cause he was a funky ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie, he did me dirty. Like he did me dirty. So I was dating this guy, Mr. Funky, yeah, and we was all good, like
هكر 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 يا جماعة لو انتبهتوا لحركاته هكر.
You know what I think about it? We was good for real. Like we was vibing. Like I was like cooking for the nigga. I was sucking the nigga, everything. You know what I mean? I was opening them legs, cause you know you gotta do that too for your man. Everything for your man. Everything for your man. Anyways, back to the story. So I was doing everything. Like I really cared about this guy. Like you ever loved like a guy and he doesn't even have to do too much? Yeah, that was the situation I was in. And you know what? At that time I was so in love. I was just enjoying it. I was just in it, and I was so crazy. I was so crazy in love. Oh my god! I just licked the microphone, and it's very tiny, honestly. But I'm trying. I'm trying to like keep it at this. You know, what is it called? It's called decimeter. No, is it called decimeter? No, is it called decimeter? No, like the distance between like in a circle, like the distance in between. Is it decimeter or something? Girl, I don't know. Like there's nothing I can say that I didn't do. I cared for the nigga. I loved the nigga. I like opened them legs. I sucked and slopped and you know everything. You know I was all freaky and shit, and he loved it. I was keeping them balls empty too. So there's nothing I can say that you know what, girl, you really was doing something wrong. I was like, I was damn near perfect for this guy. I don't think there was something wrong with me.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And I was like, this is the man I'm gonna marry. Like, we in this together forever and ever and ever. Yeah, type shit. Type shit. Okay. Where were we? Oh, so we had this rule, right? Like, the rule was, as long as we're together, yeah, we need to be comfortable with each other's phones. For me, it was like, if I can't see your phone, then there is something wrong with you. Because why can't I see your phone? We are not here to play games. At least I'm not. If you are all up in my ass and everything, I gotta see your phone, okay? So that level of trust was there. Like there was nothing literally wrong with us, you know? I mean, he was a little bit tough-headed, arrogant and everything, you know, but he was sexy. He had a good dick, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Clack it. Okay, let's get back to the story. I'm getting a little too excited. There was a time, now he started acting weird with his phone. You know, we was all good. Like, our love graph was going like this. What this? Shh. And then, he started moving it down. He started like, I don't know what the fuck got into him. He just started moving the graph down like this. Shh. So, I was like... So it was my intuition. It was not even like he was doing something. He was just a little bit shady with his phone. Like when I was like, can I see your phone? He was like, nah, man, I need my privacy type shit. And I was like, boy, what privacy are you talking about? You all up in my ass and my coochie and everything. You might as well let me see that phone. I don't know what type of privacy you're talking about. Because I was okay with him looking at mine. So that I don't know why he was not okay with me looking at his. So it became an issue. He was all like, whenever I wanted his phone, he would like put a password that I didn't know. So I'm looking at his phone and he's like, you can't open it, girl. I just placed another password. Girl. So at that point, I was like, something is definitely wrong. Yeah, I know. something was definitely wrong with him. So I started getting a little bit I started having I wasn't really at peace with that shit. So the problem came when now he started gaslighting me, making me feel like I'm immature, insecure, I'm acting childish, stupid. Girl, that nigga was just gaslighting me in the every motherfucking way he had. Like he literally just used to he used to tell me all kinds of shit just to make me not go through his phone. Every time I asked for his phone, he would come up with shit like, oh man, you were always insecure, you're always immature, like girl, like you don't trust me. You don't trust me. I was like, boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my face with that shit. Anyways, so I used to feel bad because now why you trying to be defensive? It is just a goddamn phone. Ain't nothing too private on that phone that I should not know about. And it's not like I want to look at your private shit. I just want to see if you're a faithful nigga. That's it. I'm not really trying to get into your business. And it's not like he had anything going on. He was a broke ass nigga and I loved him anyway. Man, this niggas ain't shit. I'm just gonna say it. But you know what? Let's keep going. So he starts getting defensive with his phone and everything. So, I let that shit slide because I was like, I don't want to fight about this shit. Because he was like, oh, I don't want you to look at my phone. So he became so defensive with it. So he was trying to make it seem like he was the mature one and I was the immature one. So he was trying to correct me for trying to look at his phone. Like, you're not supposed to look at my phone. Like, my phone is has some private shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like it when you trying to look at my phone. And I'm like, nigga, before you used to be okay with the fact that I looked at your phone. Now you want some private shit. That shit don't make sense. But you know what? I was like, I'm just gonna let that shit slide for now. But when I decide that I'm gonna wanna look at the phone, I'm gonna look at it. So you know what? I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna get him one day and I swear to God, he better be fucking sure I don't find anything on that goddamn phone. So, you know what I say to myself? I'm just gonna let him think that I've stopped. I've lost that idea of me looking at his phone, so that he just keeps doing whatever type of shit he had going on. So that one day when I just decide randomly that I want to look at his phone, I find everything I need to see. So, I give him time. I give him time. I give him time and everything. And then one day, my intuition was just like, girl, just take that phone. Girl, just take that phone. I tell you, girl, take that phone. Yeah, that was what my intuition was telling me. And I was like, okay, girl, I'm gonna take the phone. Yeah. So I took the phone. I remember he was in the shower. He was bathing in the shower. So he left his phone and he didn't close his phone. So I was like, yeah, this is the right time for me to look at it. And I opened his phone. Ooh, girl, when I tell you, ooh, I saw all kinds of shit. First of all, I started with the gallery. I went straight to his gallery because I knew bitches be sending some photos and shit, some nudes. I was like, I better not see some. I better not see anybody apart from me, his mom, and his sister on his goddamn gallery. I don't give a fuck. So I go into his gallery and tell me why I found pictures of a bitch bending over on a bed with some lingerie or something. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I don't understand. So, I keep scrolling. I'm like, Then I see another picture of another girl who is a little bit thick, thicker than me, but, a little bit thick. With a shirt on and some top or something. And this is a different bitch. The other bitch was bending over. This bitch is sitting down. And, she got them thick ass thighs and everything, all out. I'm like, this nigga just greedy as fuck. He just can't just have just one bitch. So, I keep going. I see another bitch outside posting with a pair of jeans and some jacket or something, and she was light skinned. The thick bitch was dark skinned, and then the one who was bending over, I couldn't see her face because she was bending over, her face on the bed and everything. Girl, she looked damn good though. But I had no problem with her. I had a problem with this nigga right here. So let's talk about it. So I keep scrolling. I just keep seeing photos of these bitches, and I'm like, So my blood was just boiling at that point. But you know what? I was like, you know what? Just be strong, Felicia. Be strong, Felicia. So I kept going, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me go into his WhatsApp and see what's up. Because if this gallery has these bitches, there's got to be some chats in there. So I enter his chats. Girl, ooh. When I tell you that motherfucker was flirting like a hungry motherfucking bitch, my so-called man was flirting with, I don't know how many girls were there, but I knew there were more than 5. And he had one girl archived. No, there were 2 girls. He archived 2 girls. The chats were archived. 2 girls were archived. Mind you, these 2 girls were his exes. Can you imagine that? The audacity? And he did not even save their numbers. But I'm a detective. If I'm dating you, I gotta know who your ex is, her number and everything. I be crumbing everything. So if you start playing with me, you're not gonna play me for a fool, bitch. So I was like, ain't this his ex's number? What the fuck am I saying? So I opened them chats and they just flooded. He talking about, oh, come and sit on my face. Oh. And the bitch is like, oh, I can't wait, daddy. I'm like, what the hell is going on? First of all, I don't even sit on my man's face, and you out here telling your ex to sit on your face. Okay, I can explain. I can't explain. I don't see it. I don't see it on no man's face because I fart a lot. So sometimes I just find myself farting. Okay, I know, girl, I know, but ooh, I just find myself farting a lot sometimes. So I just don't. I fear I might fart on his face. So I don't like sitting on nobody's face. Okay, let's just keep it professional. Yeah. So they were flatting. They were talking all kinds of shit. Oh, I want you to suck me till I come in your motherfucking mouth. And oh, they were nasty, everything. And then, so at that point, I'm reading them chats and I'm so mad. I'm just shaking. I'm shaking to the core. I was just shaking like, girl, you know how that shit feel. This motherfucker is still in the shower. I'm reading them fast. Like, I'm going fast before he comes out and finds me reading them chats. So I'm trying to be fast. But, I'm trying to slow down when I'm telling y'all. But I was like scrolling and I'm like, what the fuck? At that point, I'm like, my nigga's cheating on me. I've already seen that he is cheating on me. But I was like, I gotta see what he was telling these other bitches. These bitches who he did not archive. So I start reading the normal chats and it's the same thing. He was just sexting them bitches. They were like just talking about sex. How he wants to fuck them, how he wants to suck them titties, everything that you want to talk about. How he wants to eat their ass, how he wants to... When I think about it, I was so mad. And I'm not mad right now, but I was so mad. So he gets out of the shower and he finds me on his phone, right? So he gets out of the shower and he's like, hey, yo, why you looking at my phone? Like, babe, what kind of shit you want? What's wrong with you? He says the same shit, gaslighting me and shit. And mind you, I've seen everything. So I'm so mad. I don't even want him. I'm just waiting for him to tell me some bullshit for me to just slap the shit out of him. Because I was so mad at that point. And I'm like, babe, what the fuck is this? Like, is this what we're doing? Like, is this what you're doing to me? I can't believe you're cheating on me. And he like, come on, man. I can't believe you was looking at my phone. Now look what you got yourself into. And I'm like, nigga, I know you ain't talking to me like that. I'm not the one out here selling bitches that I want them to sit on my face. Not me. It is you. So don't try to sit here and start trying to act like I'm the mad one here. You are some crazy ass nigga. And you better start explaining yourself. So he was like, oh, dude, those bitches are nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just talking to them to waste my time. First of all, you should not be just talking to people to waste your time. Like, you don't have anything to do. And second of all, that is some lame ass excuse. That is the lamest excuse I've ever heard in my life. So what? If I'm bored, I just what? Text niggas and you'll just be okay with it? Huh? He like, no, we're not doing that over here. And I'm like, that nigga, why you doing it? Huh? If you don't want me to do it, then why the fuck are you doing it, baby boy? And we just went back and forth. And you know what? He was at my house. He was at my motherfucking room. So you know what I told him? You need to take your clothes and get the fuck out of my house because I'm not fucking with this shit. And you know what? We are done. And you know what, girl? At that time, I wasn't really done. Nah, I wasn't really done. I was just mad. You know when you really love a guy, like, they can make you so mad, like, you're like, I'm done. But you know you're not dead. You know when you're not done with a nigga. But you know when you're done with a nigga. But at that time, I was not dead. So you know what? I was like, just get out. Get the fuck out of my house. Yeah, type shit. So I told him to get out. And he was trying to apologize and everything. You know how the trio goes. They try to apologize and everything. You know, trying to tell you how, oh, you the only one they love and everything. All that bullshit. So I was like, I wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. I was mad as fuck. I even went and opened the door and I was like, you better get the fuck out of this motherfucking place because I'm not even trying to hear nothing. So he had to leave. He had to wear his clothes and leave because I was not having it. I was so mad at that point. So okay, I'm looking at myself at the mirror. I know I look funny, y'all. Call me outside just to talk, but I'm staying.
Hey, I'm just about to go to bed. I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but that's alright.
So, he left. But then, you know the drill, we go back together again. He came back, he laid down the pipe on me, and you know what happened? I was stigmatized all over again, I was in love all over again. Yeah, and he was like, oh, he was gonna change, and I was like, Baby, 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 ain't nobody gonna take me from you. Anyways, so I fell back into that trap again, and you know what? I had it coming. I mean, I was in love. You know, that's how it goes. You know, when you really love somebody, you know how it goes, girl. I don't even have to explain myself, right? Right. Right. Yeah. One day I called him, right? I was like ovulating, so I was like, oh, I need to call my man. I need to call him immediately. I need to tell him I want him. I want that dick him out. Okay, let's not get into that right now. So I call him. I'm like, hey, babe, you know, I need to see you. Like, ooh, I want you so bad. I want you, boy. Like, where you at? And he was like, you know, I'm not around. You know, you might come tomorrow. You can come tomorrow. Like, I'm a little bit busy right now. You know, yeah, I'm out with my boys, type shit. And I'm like, nigga, what boys you talking about? You don't have friends. What boys? What boys is this nigga talking about? And he was like, oh, you don't know them. And I'm like, what you mean I don't know them? You don't have friends, nigga. And he was like, you know, I just don't like introducing you to my friends because they are shady as fuck. They might, you know, they might make a move on you or some type of shit. And I'm like, okay. So he was like, you can come tomorrow though, but today I'm kind of held up. And you know, I was like, okay, baby. But then, after I hung up the phone, something in me, I don't know, something just came over me. My intuition, yeah, it was like, girl, you need to go and see that man. You need to go at that man's place and see for yourself. Girl, you better go. Girl, just get up and go and see for yourself. Girl, you better go. Girl, you better go. So my intuition was convincing me so bad to go and see for myself if this nigga was really not around. So, you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and see for myself. You know, I don't really like doing that. You know, cause you know he might really not be there, and I'll just be out here looking stupid. But you know what? I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'ma do it. Cause if my intuition is telling me to go, I sure as hell gonna go. Intuition wins all the goddamn time. Intuition never fails you. So I was like, fuck it, let's go, bitch. So I dressed up and I went, right. So I go and I reach his place, and tell me why. I hear some moanings. No moaning, not one, not two. It was a damn community choir, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? The bitches were like, and my nigga was like, oh, you know what? I know how my nigga moans. Oh yeah, I know how my dead nigga. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I knew how my dead nigga used to moan. So I was like, oh hell yeah, that's my nigga. He was, oh my god, you know, that type of shit. I'm like, I got to be dreaming. I really got to be dreaming. That cannot be my nigga inside. So you know, I was trying to convince myself that was not him. I was kind of in denial. I'm still outside, mind you. These motherfuckers still, they still fucking in there. I'm just silent. I'm just trying to like convince myself like, girl, that's not your man. Girl, that's not your man. It got to be his friends or something. It got to be his friend fucking other bitches. They like, you know. So I'm like, let me confirm. So the door was locked. So I had to go through the window. I had to go and peep through the window. So I went through the window, and the curtain did not really was not like covering the windows like fully. So there was a little bit of space that I could peep through. And girl, when I tell you, I saw my nigga's ass, his hairy ass, just stroking another bitch. And there was another bitch on the bed. And this bitch that was being stroked by my nigga was giving the bitch on the head some tap. Give me head tap, tap, tap. Yeah. They was having a threesome, y'all. They was having a threesome without me. Yeah. My nigga was having a threesome with two bitches without me. I didn't know what to feel at that time. I was kind of numb. So I was just watching, you know. And, you know, I could not see his face because, you know, I was peeping through the window, and the area I was peeping through on the window was like a small part. So I was like, you know, yeah, I was just like, yeah, I was trying to see that shit. And I just saw my nigga's ass. You know how your man's ass looks like. There were some tiny ass balloons.
Do you see me laughing, my nigga?
You know? Yeah. And they were a little hairy. They had some hair on them. My nigga had some hair on his ass, I ain't gonna lie. They were rough as fuck. So I saw his ass, and I was like, yep, that's my man. Yep, that's my man. And then them moans were out of hand. He was moaning louder than I've ever had in my life. I've never had my man moan so loud. Oh, that right there got me. That right there, I was just like, damn. Goddamn, I can't believe my nigga doing me like this. So I was like boiling inside. I was like, you ever been so mad? You just feel like your chest is burning inside. You just feel like you're burning inside, like you want to explode or something. So I I just go to the door and I start knocking like a crazy ass bitch. Cause I was crazy. I knocked on that door. I really did. Ooh, I kicked. Ooh, I did all kind of shit. And I was calling his name like, Mr. Funky, you better come and open this goddamn door right now. So he came and opened the door. He had a towel on, right? Cause I guess he had my voice and he had to hurry up. Cause he knew what time it was. So he opens the door and I just told him in.
FBI, open up!
I just pushed him on the side and I just got in. And I see two bitches. One was pink and the other one was a little petite, but she had some, some bubble gums on them back. So they were fine though.
Gay!
But I was still mad. So I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing with my man? I mean, I knew what they was doing, but I still asked. I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing with my man? And they was like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, you can't you see what we was doing? And the other bitch was like, girl, that's not your man. Like, can't you see we was having a threesome? Like, clearly he's not your man. And you know what? They had a good point. But I didn't want to hear none of that shit. I wanted to whoop someone's ass at that time. I just wanted to whoop their ass. So I was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. That is my man, the same shit. So we started going back and forth. And my man was just, they're like, hey. He was trying to separate us because we was all doing all kind of shit. Like, we was like, yeah, we was doing all that. We was doing all them sign languages and shit. We was throwing them words everywhere until we started fighting. So this girl pissed me off. One of them pissed me off, and I had to drag her hair on the floor, and I started to beat her ass. I whooped that bitch's ass, and then this other bitch had the audacity to start hitting me up. She started whooping my ass for nothing. She just ruined my moment. I was literally whooping this bitch's ass, and this other bitch decided that she wants to whoop my ass. So she started beating me too. And you know what? She was a little bit too energetic. She was punching me and shit. I was like, God damn, girl. You better relax. I'm just a girl. Okay. So she beat me up until I fell on the floor, So this girl that I was whooping, she got up and then they started ganging up on me. Oh my God, girl. Oh my God, bro. Like, it was so bad. So my then man, I don't even want to call him my man. My then man separated them. Like, he had to remove them from me because this bitch just scratched my face and everything. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you guys just whooped my ass. Like, I was not even mad anymore. My anger just went away because now they just whooped my ass. I started crying. I just started crying. So, I just started crying. I just got up, and I was like, I told Mr. Funky, like, where's my clothes? Because, I used to leave some of my clothes at his house. So I was like, where's my clothes? So I went and took them, and I was like, we are done. Nigga, you better stay the fuck away from me. You are some crazy ass nigga, and you got you some crazy ass bitches beating my ass up. Because you cheated on me, and I'm the one being whooped. Well, I don't want to fuck with you no more. You are just a taboo. I don't want to do with you. So I told him there and then, I am done with him. So I left. And as I'm leaving, tell me why this guy has the audacity to follow me around, talking about, oh, let me explain, please, let me explain, please. I told that motherfucker, you call me babe one more time, you call me babe one more goddamn time, I'm gonna fuck you up. Somebody's gonna die. You better stay the fuck away from me. So and he was like, okay. So I left. I went to my place. And girl, I started crying. I just reached my place and I just started crying there, and then I just broke down and I just started crying because I was so heartbroken. You just ever cried till you started having a headache, your eyes are red and all type of shit. Like, I was just feeling so bad. I was so sad and mad. I was feeling all kinds of emotions at the same time, and I was like, yo, I cried till I couldn't cry no more. Like, every time I cried, I just felt like my head was hurting. Like, I'm telling you, bro, the worst heartbreaks be the ones that when you just love a nigga so much and they just break your heart so bad. Girl, I'm telling you, those are the worst ones. Especially if you was like, you love this nigga for real. Like, oh, you did everything for this nigga and then he really does you dirty like that. Oh, I don't know. So it took me a minute. I really cried that day. I didn't eat. Oh, I didn't even eat because of this nigga. Ooh, when I remember that day, I'm just like, damn, I like eating. So, girl, when I woke up, my eyes were all swollen and shit. I couldn't even see. God damn, I was looking funny as fuck. My eyes were swollen. You know when your eyes are all puffy and shit? You just look like a goddamn balloon, and I don't know. So, I was so sad. I woke up sad as fuck. When you finish crying after heartbreak, you were never happy. Your day you're always just sad. Because you just start regretting everything you ever did for this nigga. You just start regretting. You regret the day you met him. You start regretting everything you did. You regret everything. Then you start like, then you start like remembering them red flags you used to know. And you're like, I wish I left him when he did this. I wish I left. And you're like, girl, it's too late now. It is just too late for that. So that was it. And honestly, I've been good. I've been good from that day. I've been like happy. I've been peaceful. Yeah, I mean, I have another story time about how I met these other dudes. But that's a story time for another time. Ooh, I'm telling you. I have a new nigga now. But my new nigga. Fuck my baby dad. Fuck my baby dad. Anyway, and he has a big dick. Anyways, I'm just so bad at picking men. I think I need some therapy. I think my problem is I just love dick so much. I think that's my problem. I think I just love dick so much that sometimes I overlook some things. I don't know why. But sometimes that dick be so good.
Oh Lord. Again. Again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit.
I can't. Sometimes it just be so good. You just, before you know it, you are stuck. And after you know it, you are heartbroken. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this shit. I'm telling you. Ooh. Honestly, I'm trying to stay focused. Anyway, bye guys. And y'all better subscribe, like, comment, and share. You know the drill. Love you guys.